Welcome to Solicited Advice to Live Your Best Life. I'm your host, Kate Hess. You're in the right place if you're tired of feeling stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed, or if your critical inner voice is the loudest voice in your head. Join me each week for actionable, healthful, and healing habits based in mental and emotional hygiene practices to help you turn your self-criticism into self-love. And along the way, bring more freedom, serenity, resilience, and joy into your life. I'm a mental and emotional hygiene coach, and I'm thrilled to join you each week to answer your questions and help you live your best life. Welcome to Solicited Advice to Live Your Best Life. I'm your host, Kate Hess. I love sharing the information I've learned through my journey to get from curled up under my desk at work, crying from exhaustion, frustration, and overwhelm each and every day, to waking up each morning excited for my life. If you're curious to learn more about my journey, stay tuned. I'll be sharing more about it in upcoming episodes. But for now, I want you to know that one of my favorite things to do is to answer your questions. So please ask away. I want to help you figure out how to release self-doubt, guilt, shame, and self-blame so you can live your best life, filled with freedom, serenity, resilience, and joy. You can submit your questions using the form on my website at nourishnestbreathe.com/podcast. I'll include that link in the show notes. I'm so excited to get to know you. To get the ball rolling, I wanted to share a few fun facts about me. My guilty pleasure is reading children's books from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. I relate to Trixie Belden more than Nancy Drew, and I love revisiting a time when you had to go to the library for research and actually go over to a friend's house so you could talk to them. I like to pretend my office is a tree house, especially when the leaves are on the trees and the windows are open, letting in a breeze and the sound of birds. It's easy to imagine I'm sitting in those trees. I'm like a blue jay. I love shiny objects, whether I'm decorating myself, my home, or my gardens. I'm attracted to anything bright, shiny, and sparkly. I mix metals with abandon, and I'm working on hanging a sun catcher in each of our windows. I've got so many exciting things planned I can't wait to share with you, so please hit subscribe wherever you receive podcasts. And remember, living your best life isn't about changing your life. It's about changing the way you show up for your life. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Solicited Advice to Live Your Best Life. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to leave a rating and review wherever you subscribe to your podcasts. Your rating and review makes it possible for other people just like you to discover this podcast. And don't forget to check out all of my free resources at nourishnestbreathe.com/resources. I'm sending you a great big hug. You've got this.